Sussex is slammed as a pair of greedy little grifters who ditched duties but still cling on to royal titles. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped back from their royal duties in 2020. After carrying out their final royal engagement, they moved to Canada before settling for good in California. They've signed multi-million deals with Netflix and Spotify after Megxit. They also did several interviews where they talked about the royal family. Royal editor and commentator Russell Myers weighed in on the royal couple's decision to leave their royal duties and what they do after their departure. According to him, they were making money by trashing Prince Harry's family. They wanted to leave the royal family. They've earned a huge amount of money, hundreds of millions of dollars in the process, and yet they've just been trashing the royal family. They've been pretty much trying to get everything their own way. He added that one would think the pair would just disappear to enjoy the California sunset while making money stateside. Also, they've been complaining about the privacy. However, they're almost present everywhere. The expert also alleged that the Sussexes are being paid to say negative things about the royal family. It clearly shows the Sussexes have repeatedly mentioned the royal family or the institution of monarchy in their interviews over the past few months. Asked if, by often speaking about their experiences within the firm, Meghan and Harry are risking people will get bored of them, the author of Camilla from Outcast to Queen Consort told, "I think it's extremely boring. If that's the only way they can earn money, by complaining and behaving like victims, I feel sorry for them. If that's all they've got to sell, I think they must be disappointed in themselves." They haven't really moved on, I imagine, in the way they wanted. They wanted freedom, they wanted their own money. They were given that opportunity and yet they're clinging on to the royals, but in a very negative way. It's a very peculiar way to continue your life like that. You need to move on. The royal couple, who are now based in California, earned thousands of critics and supporters after Megxit. However, many of those who were not happy with them complained about how they exposed too much of themselves after asking for privacy. Meghan and Harry say they want some privacy and space, but I'm starting to feel it's us that needs privacy and space from them. You turn on your TV, and there they are doing their interviews in front of millions of people. So you flip to Netflix, and there they are again with their multi-year, multi-million-dollar deal. So you switch that off and think, well, I'll just listen to a nice podcast instead. And there they are again, being their weird and woke selves. If one switches off their television and reads a book, the couple are in there again. Markle released a children's book titled The Bench. Prince Harry is also releasing his tell-all memoir, Spare, early next year. She added that Prince Harry and Markle are everywhere, despite their request for privacy. Yep, they said they wanted privacy, but I think they're starting to invade Britain's privacy. Royal author Tom Bower has shared his take on what the new monarch could consider following the release of the couple's highly anticipated show. It's been reported that King Charles is prepared to take their titles away should their Netflix show be too damaging to the royals. He claims the king may also consider stripping the Duke and Duchess's children of their titles. The king has made various threats to Meghan and Harry and warned them that if they go ahead they'll find themselves ostracised in a way that they cannot believe, and so they're worried. First of all, I don't think their children will get titles if they go ahead and slander the royal family.